Hey everyone, I'm excited to show you SOLfolio, a powerful asset management platform that we've built on Solana. You know what's fascinating? While institutional adoption of digital assets is growing exponentially, there's a major problem. Managing these assets is incredibly complex, requiring deep technical knowledge and expensive infrastructure. Traditional finance teams are struggling with blockchain complexity, while tech teams are overwhelmed with maintenance and security concerns. This creates a huge barrier for traditional businesses wanting to enter the space. So, let me break down the three key challenges that we're trying to solve. The first one being the technical complexity. You see, most platforms require deep blockchain expertise. They need to understand concepts like smart contracts, gas fees, and wallets management. The second being the cost. Traditional solutions on chains like Ethereum are very expensive. We've seen companies spending over hundreds of thousands of dollars just on transaction fees. And for many businesses, especially those in emerging markets, this makes digital asset management completely unfeasible. And now organizations also need robust asset controls for compliance, but existing solutions lack proper tools. Without granular permissions and audit trails, companies can't meet their requirements or internal governance standards. So now I'll show you a quick demo of our platform. So SOLfolio solves all these problems by providing an intuitive and enterprise-grade platform. Now, why have we chosen Solana? Well, it provides a lightning-fast 400 milliseconds transaction finality, enabling real-time asset operations and instant settlements. It also has incredibly low fees, just fractions of a cent for each transaction. And it also has enterprise-grade security and scalability, handling thousands of transactions per second with bank-grade security. So let me go ahead and show you the application. So this is the home screen. And when you go to the assets tab, you get to see a list of all the assets that have been tokenized as per our platform. Now, when you click on view details, you get to see the asset details at a glance with key metrics. And you also get to filter and search across your entire portfolio. You get to also see instant status updates on regulated versus non-regulated assets. Now, if you need more tokens, just click on Mint and you can specify the amount. Once the asset has been minted, the transaction will successfully go through. And as you can see, it shows up in the chart down below. Now, what if you need to reduce the number of assets? Well, you can click on Burn and you can specify the amount as well. As you can see, all these functions are incredibly simple and they're instant and they just cost fractions of a cent. And every action is tracked with full audit trails. Now we've also implemented distribution and authorization and freezing and clawback. Now you might be wondering what these features are. Well, through distribution, we can create multiple vaults for different departments or purposes. And we can also transfer these assets between vaults with just a few clicks. We can also freeze assets when needed for security or compliance. And by clawing back the assets, we can authorize or revoke holder permissions. Now I'll show you how you can go ahead and create an asset. So you can go ahead and navigate to Forge. And it's as simple as filling out this form. So you just have to supply the name, the symbol, and the total supply of the token, just like creating any traditional financial instrument. Once that is done, you can go ahead and configure the compliance features like freeze, clawback, and essential features for regulatory requirements. Yeah, and once that's done, all it takes is just a few seconds. On other platforms, this could take hours and cost hundreds in fees. Now, coming on to the next feature is treasury management. So this is where it gets really interesting for enterprises. So our multi-vault system lets organizations create multiple vaults for separate departments, and it's perfect for segregating funds and managing risk. We can also manage the permissions granularly, ensuring that the right people have the right access at the right time. We can also track all the transfers in real time with complete audit trails for compliance and reporting. We also have an analytics and monitoring dashboard. Over here, we get to see real-time analytics, which gives you complete visibility. We can track the circulation, the holder distribution, and we can analyze this using beautiful, intuitive charts that also update in real time. We can also monitor the transaction volumes and patterns to identify trends and potential issues early on. And we can also get alerts for important events, ensuring that your team can respond quickly to any situation. And finally, we also have administrative security controls. So for compliance and security, we've built in enterprise-grade controls, such as role-based access control that maps your organization's structure and governance requirements. We also have the capability to freeze assets for emergency situations. And we also have regulatory compliance tools that makes audits and reporting a breeze and not a burden. So what we've built is not just a tool, it's a bridge between traditional finance and digital assets. SOLfolio makes asset management accessible to everyone, from startups to large institutions, all powered by Solana's incredible infrastructure. We've taken complex blockchain operations and made them as simple as using a modern banking app. Thank you.